Hello Capricorn, my name is Megan. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind currently. If you're interested in a personal reading, go ahead and click the link in the description box below. My readings are for sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's get into it. Capricorn and the person that's on their mind currently. What are the energies? What's happening? Seven of Pentacles. Okay. 7 could be significant to some of you. You could be a life path 7 or born on a 7 day. You're trying, number one, the anxiety is through the roof right now. Capricorn, you're trying to work on your finances. You're trying not to let any connections get to you right now because something happened here in the past where somebody betrayed you, stabbed you in the back. I don't like the 5 of Swords or the 7 of Swords. Every time I see that, it's like, look at this guy, sneaky, shady, and he's smiling about it, right? I feel like many of you Capricorns dealt with somebody like that in your past, and you're trying to come out of it still. This could have even happened quite a while ago, but you're trying your hardest to come out of that, but it's not easy. A lot of obstacles. You're feeling very, very anxious. I feel like many of you haven't been taking action in your dating life at all. You're really just trying to focus on your finances. And Capricorns in general are very finance oriented. You guys are great with money, figuring out different streams of income. What happened here with this person, though, definitely put you down and out. Maybe even financially for some of you, but definitely emotionally. And you're just trying to come out of that right now. Tell me more. Yeah, you're in hermit mode right now. When you were with this person, it was very difficult for you to manifest. And you're seeing the energies changing as you haven't been with this person. You're actually realizing things are manifesting a lot faster for you. The reason why that happens is a lot of times just energetically, when we have someone in our life that doesn't need to be there, that is actually hindering our progress for our dreams, the moment they're gone, it can be so painful. Our nervous system reacts to them not being there anymore, and it's just a really painful experience. However, that's usually the moment the abundance goes sky high because that negative energy holding you back is no longer in your vicinity. Therefore, making it easier for you to crawl out of sort of the feeling of just feeling very low. Whatever happened here, whatever you found out about this past person, it made you feel very low, sent you into hermit mode. I feel like many of you are literally just focused on working right now. You just want to be alone, you want to work. That is the energy. You do have your eye on somebody though. Yeah, your guard is up right now. Your guard is, you might have a crush on somebody, but an air sign possibly. However, your guard is really up towards dating. It's like the energy of, I got this myself. I got this. I don't want to go through this again. Tell me more about Capricorn, your situation. Who's this person that they're keeping an eye on? A 10 of Pentacles? Someone that you could actually see yourself with, Capricorn. Is this why you're really focused on your abundance? I feel like for many of you, after you went through this situation with this person who really broke you down, you really started to notice somebody, and it's like the more you noticed about them, there's something about this person, okay, that makes you feel very, very nostalgic in the best of ways. This, for some reason, it was just boom, you knew it. This was somebody you could see building a life with. This energy is completely opposite of the energy that you were dealing with, even in the beginning stages. I feel like that past person was very manipulative in the beginning, manipulated your emotions to think that they were somebody that they're not. This person you've studied. Again, you're keeping an eye on this person. You've tried to figure out everything you can about this person just to kind of see who they are and get a gauge for that, because you do not want to get hurt again. I'm sensing that very strongly. And it's like the more you find out about this new person, the more you're seeing that they actually could be somebody that you could spend your life with. All right, now for the fun part. Whoops. How does this person feel about Capricorn at the deepest level? How does this new person feel about Capricorn at the deepest level? They view you as very peaceful. They view you as very non-confrontational, and they really appreciate that. They could have dealt with somebody in their past who was quite confrontational. Quite confrontational. How does this new person view Capricorn? They view you as the sun reversed. They can tell that you've been hurt by a little bit of something in the past. They're just intuitively picking up on this, and they're very attracted to you. They're very attracted to you. For many, I'm hearing that they, you know, in quieter times, they kind of like, I mean, just like you, they envision what it would be like to build with you. This is kind of beautiful, actually. This is very much crush-like energy. It's like you're both trying to get to know one another a lot more. You could be dealing with a Libra. This is justice, though. Meeting this new person is justice for what you have went through here in the past. Because it wasn't easy. Wasn't easy. Sent you into hermit mode. It hurt your feelings deeply, what this past person did to you. It hurt you in a way that you can't even really put words to it. You felt shattered on the inside. Fully dove into work. But there is someone in your vicinity that you're keeping an eye on. Like I said, the more you get to know about them, it's like you keep expecting, you're almost wanting to find something you don't like. So you can be like, I knew it, that's it. I'm just gonna keep building my pentacles. But the more you sort of get to know the details of this person, it's like, oh, I'm not really finding a lot I don't like. In fact, I really like that. In fact, I like that. So-and-so never did that. I like that. It's very much that energy. This person can tell that you've been through something significant. I don't feel for many of you like you've communicated about this with each other quite yet. I do feel like you will, though. The current energies are telling me that the feelings are quite mutual here. Again, with the Five of Wands reversed, they like your calm demeanor. This person could have dealt with someone in their past who was very violent towards them. They will probably open up about that to you the deeper this goes. Let's see. What's the advice for Capricorn in dealing with this person? Eight of Wands. It is safe to move on forward. It is safe. It is safe to move forward. I feel like you're worried about third parties, though. Does Capricorn need to be worried about third parties here? No. No, I feel like that's just a fear of yours from what you went through here in the past. Here in the past, I feel like you may have found out about more than even just one third party. With this past person, they stabbed you in the back so much. That's just for some of you. But for others of you, I think you kind of intuitively know that you're afraid of third parties when it comes to this new person because, I mean, that's natural. The last person, Five of Swords, they betrayed you in some shape, form, or fashion. But the Empress, the High Priestess, you may feel like that surface level, like, is there a third party? Intuitively, though, you know that you deserve this new person. And you also, I mean, the advice here is to remember you deserve somebody great. And your intuition about this person is spot on. The deep down intuition, right? I feel like that's your ego brain talking. We all have an ego brain that tries to protect us. And it tries to lead the way sometimes. So I feel like that side of you, when it comes to this new connection, as much as you can see yourself with this new person, it stops you just a little bit to protect yourself. Our ego brain is there to try and protect us. But sometimes it can do more damage than good because how your actual intuition feels once you let go of the thinking aspect, how you're actually feeling deep down is, you know, this is somebody of really, really high quality. And you're of high quality. So that's why you're not settling. I feel like I'm talking to many Capricorns out there who don't settle at all. It's the best or nothing. And honestly, that's how it should be. You spend most of your time with your significant other. So if they are not amazing in every way and compatible with you and everything you've ever wanted, sometimes it's better just to be alone. You know, we should always be dating with the intent to find our person, not just to date. Anyways, that was a side message for somebody, but remember your worth here. Your deep intuition about how this you can envision building a life, a family with this person. This is somebody of very high quality, somebody that mirrors you and matches you. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.